Alright guys, what's up? I hope you're all having a good day. It's match day at IEM Cologne and the playoff bracket is looking spicy. We've got the MongolZ taking on NAVI to kick off the quarterfinals, and then later today it's MOUZ versus FURIA. That MOUZ versus FURIA game especially is a must watch. Both teams have been heating up at the right time. While we wait for the action to kick off, there's also been a bunch of roster and player updates worth talking about. FURIA steps away from OG after over 3 years. FalleN's talks about shifting away from the op and praising his young stars, and coldzera just signed with ODDIK. Let's break it all down. Drop a like if you enjoyed these quick updates and hit subscribe so you don't miss the playoff coverage. Let's get into it. Okay, OG are parting ways with their longest serving player, FURIA, and he is stepping down after over 3 years with the org. FURIA has been a staple of OG's roster since all the way back in May 2022. That's a really long time for the kid. 3 majors and more than 80 tournaments played under the OG banner. He was the last remaining player from OG's older core and the only one to stick through all the constant roster rebuilds. Across nearly 600 maps, he held a 1.02 rating, mainly filling out those hard anchor roles. Not always flashy, but consistent. And honestly, a lot of the stability OG did have came from FURIA being able to plug gaps during all those roster shuffles. In his farewell message, he said the major qualifications were his proudest moments, especially the first one at IEM Rio 2022. If we look at his post here, he also says... Thank you for everything. After 3 incredible years with OG Esports, we've decided to part ways. Reflecting on my journey, I'm filled with gratitude for the unforgettable moments we shared, especially when we made history by qualifying for the majors together for the first time in the OG history. Those achievements will always hold a special place in my heart. Throughout my time at OG, we faced our fair share of challenges, including numerous roster changes, which haven't been easy at times for me. However, I will always remain committed to being a supportive teammate and giving my all to help the team in the anchor roles I played throughout my time at OG. It now always worked, but I did everything so the team could win, and we had our moments, which I'm very grateful for. I want to thank all my teammates, coaches, and the entire OG organisation for their support and belief in me. What's next for me? I'm still very young and eager to compete at the highest level, and my dream of winning the major remains unchanged. I'll do my best to prove to everyone that one day I'll lift the trophy. I've gathered a lot of experience throughout my time in OG, and I can't wait to compete once again with the new team. You know, he's now looking for a new team, still chasing that dream of lifting a major trophy one day, and honestly, respect to the grind. And although it's quite the feat, hopefully one day he does get to live out that dream of lifting the trophy. Speaking of long careers and shifting roles, I wanted to also quickly touch on FalleN's recent comments in an interview, which we'll take a look at here, about stepping back from opping. FalleN talked about how he's been transitioning away from the op role, which has obviously been his identity for years, but instead of making it about ego or legacy, he focused on how important it is to give that opportunity to younger talent. And in this case, he's talking about molodoy. He basically said giving the op to someone like molodoy, a young gun who's already proving his worth, is part of building a winning team, not just holding on to the past. And honestly, you guys know my opinions on molodoy. I think the kid's gross, so I have to agree. molodoy's looked sharp, especially in these high pressure matches, and it's not just him. FalleN also gave props to YEKINDAR, who's clearly stepped up big. These two have really impressed me lately. If they keep this form up, FURIA might have just found their groove at the perfect time. It's cool to see a vet like FalleN actively mentoring and putting the team first. It shows his character as a person and how he has grown as a person. And it seems like it's really paying off.
Yeah, it's been interesting from a point of view where I have to learn a lot of new things, which for me is refreshing. After so many years playing the same game, it can get a little bit stale, and going to different roles and getting the chance to test things that I knew beforehand theoretically, but then testing them like in action fashion when games matters, like it's completely different vibes. So it's been refreshing to play those roles, and also I feel like with the abilities that I have right now and understanding of the game that I have, I can contribute much more this way than I was contributing before, so it's been pretty fun.
Amazing. Well, I think it's fair to say that when you guys went international, people kind of sneered at it. Why do you think early results have been so positive for this team?
I think we got a very good chemistry between the players we got right away. First, I knew for a fact that bringing a stronger Alper than I was playing lately would be a point of change for the team. And molodoy has been contributing so much with all these games he's been playing. And secondarily, and a little bit surprisingly, YEKINDAR bring a lot of good things for the team. Not only in terms of firepower inside the server, but a lot of the work ethic, a lot of the ideas he has for the game, and a lot of the responsibility he also takes on his shoulders when we're playing. Like, he does a lot of things for the team. So I think all those things together combined, and with the fact that Yuri and Cassiato has been playing lights out, the best CS they can play, I think that's when it can get and become a scary team. So I think the people we got together, they really do well with each other, and that's helping.
So yeah, another great interview from Hotspawn. Definitely go check the full interview out on their channel. They do a really great job over there. But moving on, let's wrap things up with a quick update out of Brazil. coldzera has officially joined ODDIK after his contract with RED Canids has expired. We kind of saw this coming. Dust2 Brazil reported it recently, but it's now confirmed officially. The big question is what role coldzera will actually play. He was opping over at RED Canids near the end, but with the role already taking, you'd assume coldzera is going back to rifling. And look, say what you want about where he is at in his career, but it's still coldzera, a two-time HLTV Player of the Year, and he clearly has a lot of hunger to compete. His time at RED Canids was up and down. He started strong, winning CBCS Masters and making Pro League with them, but the second half of his run fizzled a bit. He missed out on big events like the Oster Major and dropped off in the rankings. As for ODDIK, they've quietly been grinding, strong finish to last season, almost made playoffs at PGL Astana, won a few regional events, so you know, this pickup could be a nice boost if coldzera finds his rhythm again. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I will be covering the matches later too, so if you want more updates like this, including Cologne, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care.